Hey there. How's everybody doing today? I try to move my camera a little bit. Maybe I moved it a little too much. Who knows? It's a guessing game. I can't really see when I go to set my camera up. On the bottom of the... Oh, there. That's almost perfect. Okay. So I can't see. It's funny. My phone is... Okay. Anyway, you don't care. We're going to do a fun fold. And you know what? This one doesn't look anything like my sample. You want to see my sample? Hey, Patsy. Hi, Linda. So here is... Hi, Sylvia. So here's my sample. So the front of your fun fold card looks like any other card. Okay? So that's awesome. I mean, they're going to get it in the mail. It's not one of those that's a trick where, you know, people can't figure out how to open it. It's not like that at all. But watch. I like it. I don't even know if you can see that whole thing in the camera. Happy birthday, you old goat. I got you a cake, but I ate it. So anyway, this is the type of fun fold that we're going to make. It's super easy. Super, super easy. But I'm going to show you how to make it so we don't mess it up, okay? Because there is the possibility that you can mess it up. Because I think I did this with my tribe. That's my team. We have tribe time once a month here at my house. And I try to let them do kind of harder things. So that way they'll ask questions and things like that. But yeah, I think a lot of them glued it together wrong. So we don't want to glue it together wrong, but I'm going to show you how to do it in an easy way. Okay. But first let's do the stamping. Okay. I'm going to do it, on this. This is my color scheme for this card. Okay. All the measurements will be on my blog and in the description of the video. Okay. So no worries. So these two pieces, I would measure them, but this is centimeters. I had to flip my paper over. So 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It is 1/4 of a sheet of cardstock. Okay. So you're going to cut it in half again. So you'll need 2 of those. You'll need one piece that's 11 by 3 3/4. And it needs to be scored at 5 and at 10. That's all the scoring you need to do. 5 and at 10. That's it. I don't know if you can see my scoreboard markers. They are all different colors. They're magical. They're not magical. But they are for sale. I sell them. So if anybody needs a scoreboard marker, let me know. They are 50 cents a piece. I'll mail them to you. You have to pay shipping. It's not a lot. It's like $1. Unless you want tracking. Then it's more. But anyway, okay, so we'll do that in a minute. Okay, so right now I'm going to stamp on this little oval. Okay? That's all that's going to go on the front of the card. And we are going to stamp. We're going to use the Celebrate Sunflower. I love the goat too. We're going to use the Celebrate Sunflower stamp set. It was for a while that I used this stamp set on everything. And then I kind of forgot about it. You know, we get a new catalog and stuff like that. So flashback to the annual catalog. We're going to use Celebrate Sunflowers. So I have a friend who we're going to celebrate because she's amazing. And she got a new job. So if you know who I'm talking about, don't tell her I'm making a card. Okay, so I'm going to mail it to her. So we're going to do congratulations on reaching a whole new level of wonderful. And we're going to put that right in the middle. And then we're going to stamp some sunflowers. At least that's the plan that's going on in my head before I put the ink to the paper. So, we shall see. So, I'm going to stamp the sentiment first because I want to make sure that it fits. So, we're going to use Calypso Coral. And we're just going to stamp the sentiment right in the middle. That's beautiful. Good job, Sandra. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp the sunflower. And the sunflower I'm going to stamp in Bumblebee. And I'm going to use the smaller one. And I'm going to stamp it down here. And then I'm going to stamp it up here. You with me? You need a new job. I have a very nice job. My friend has been out of work for a long time. And she just found a job. So, sunflower down there. Ooh, I boogered that up. I'm going to have to put something over that. I rocked my stamp. Sunflower up there. Can I put something over that? So I have this. Oh yeah, it's going to go right on there. Okay, so I cut a butterfly out. The butterfly's going to cover up my mistake. No worries. We'll cover it all up. Okay, so I have the blender pen. And while this ink is still like new, we're just going to go in here and kind of blend this together. Can you see that happening? We're just kind of blending the ink together. Okay? So it's not so harsh. Blend, blend, blend. Blender pens. Blender pens are awesome. I'm going to show you what else I'm going to do with the blender pen in just a second. Because it just kind of came to me. I'm going to get Crumb Cake. Soft suede. Crumb Cake. I'm trying to decide. Well, hello. Morning, afternoon from Sydney, Australia. It's evening here. So I'm going to get the blender pen. Let me try it on a scrap piece of paper. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. And I'm just going to pick up some of this ink and I'm going to go here in the middle. And kind of get a little bit of color. Maybe too much color. Right here in the middle of our sunflower. I don't think I like the way that looks. I think I'm going to have to do this again. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. Okay, stand by. We'll try again. I have to come up with something new. One moment, please, while I find a new oval. Hey, look. Another oval. Oh, that one's kind of messed up. I have a box of goodies over here. Lots of things that are already cut out. Okay, so let's see. One more time with gusto. I guess I'll just leave that middle of that sunflower yellow. I did that so you could see that I'm not perfect. That's not why I did that. But heaven knows we're not perfect. We may look sometimes like we know what we're doing. And sometimes we can fix our mistakes. But sometimes we just have to toss it and start over. I don't know what I want to do with the middle, though. Oh, well. I guess my middle of my sunflower is just going to be yellow. It's just all there is to it. Okay, but I didn't rock my stamp that time. So, you know, there's that. I still am going to blend these together a little bit. You know, you can blend these together with your Wink of Stella also. Makes it real pretty. And shiny. Because everybody likes shiny. Okay. So that's how we're going to leave that. Let's make our card. Let's put it together. I'll show you how. So I'm going to use liquid glue for this. Because I want everything, I need that moment of grace. That's what I call the liquid glue. It gives you a moment of grace to move everything. It still holds good, but it gives you a minute. Okay, so on the top, this is the top of our card. I'm going to take a piece of DSP, and this is the Playing with Patterns DSP, and it is 4 by 5 1/4. Again, all of the measurements will be on my blog and on the description of the video. Have you guys seen my blog? InkStampLove.com. If you have not looked at my blog, you should. It's kind of cool. I mean, I'm just starting. I'll get better. But, okay, so then this piece is 4. It's 4. It's not 4, but it will be 4. Trim. 4 by 1. So we're going to put this right across the middle. I know you guys are like, get on with it. Show me how to put the actual card together and make it the fun fold. I'll get there in a minute. And then we're going to put this guy right here. Some dimensionals. I love using up the outsides. So is everybody everywhere all across the world? Thanks, Patsy, for reading my blog. Is everybody around the world ready to be cold next week? This coming like Sunday, Saturday, Sunday? It is supposed to be cold all over the United States. Everywhere. Just cold. Now, trust me when I say this. When you hear the words polar vortex, nothing good happens. Nothing good comes from that. I used to live in North Dakota. When I would hear the word polar vortex, I swear every piece of clothing that I owned went on my body. So, there's a polar vortex coming. Only, it's not stopping in the... You ever see the weather map and you have the whole United States and then at the top there's a purple line. I call it the deep purple. And that's like North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota. North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota. You gotta say it like that if you ever live there. Well, so this coming week and weekend, like the deep purple goes all the way like down to Texas and across to Georgia. And I'm like, oh, people are gonna die. Do you understand how cold it's gonna be? It is gonna be cold. I mean, it's not going to be polar vortex like negative 47 degrees cold in Georgia, but it is going to be colder than we want it to be. For sure. So, don't say you weren't warned. I warned you. All over the United States. Going to be cold. Be ready. Okay. It's here already. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, let me figure out how this goes. Okay, so here's your piece that's scored at 5 and at 10. Okay, and it's 11, so it's just this sheet of cardstock. 3 3/4. So we're gonna... Is that where we're gonna glue it? No! See, I almost did it wrong. I'm gonna glue it this way. So you have to figure out how it's gonna go together, right? So when you lay this down, you want the small flap to be at the bottom. Okay? And then we're going to glue this down. Hey, Susan. You were in North Dakota one winter? Patsy. I bet it's a winter you will never forget. I was in North Dakota for 4 really long winters. Outside, on the flight line, fixing airplanes. So, you get this lined up on here. Those are 4 long winters I will never forget. I volunteered for every TDY. So whenever we had to go someplace, like take our airplanes and go wherever, We used to go lots of places. I volunteered. I'm like, I don't care where we're going. If we're going to Alaska, it's still warmer than it is here. So sign me up. Okay. Next step, very important. Do not put glue on the back of here. Just don't do it. We're going to put glue right here on this little flap. And only on that little flap. First, I'm going to get the bone folder to see if I can get this to lay a little bit flatter. There's a little bit flatter. Okay, so we're just going to put glue right here. And again, I'm using the liquid glue so I can move it around just in case I need to. Moment of grace. Okay, then I'm going to attempt to line up this edge because it's just going to be flat right on top of there. And then put that down. Whoop! See? It wiggles a little bit. Put it back. It'll be okay. Give it a second to dry. Oh, yes. I realized the minus 30, minus 40 below. So, my parents came to visit me. I told them not to. I really did. They came to visit me one winter and they brought my children with them, which was awesome for them to bring my kids. But I don't think my dad left the house the whole time we were there. It never got, they were there for almost 3 weeks, I think. It never got above 0. I mean, like, not like freezing, like 32. It never got above 0. Goose egg. Never. When it got that cold, they would call it below the donut. Below the donut. Yeah, I don't ever want to see below the donut again. Thanks. Thanks for playing. Okay, so I have a strip of the DSP left over that I hope I cut the right size, and I didn't. Dang. It needs to be trimmed. Well, I can't use that one. Can I? Let's see. Can I trim it? How good do you think I am? No, I can't do it. I'm gonna have to get another piece. I would use this one, but the stripes are going the wrong way, and I think that would make people dizzy. Okay, so you should put a strip of DSP down there, but since I messed it up, we don't have one. I couldn't get the glue off. Okay, so I'm going to put Let's Celebrate You right here in big, bold Calypso Coral. Thanks, Kay. I'm glad you're enjoying the different fun folds. I'm having fun finding them. Let's Celebrate You. How awesome is that? And like I said, I already have somebody in mind to give this card to. So, there you go. It folds. It looks just like a regular card. Let's put some... Oh, wait. I have a butterfly to put on there. I'm going to put this guy on there. Okay. So, there was a little strip of DSP going the wrong way. I cut the... We have new butterflies. Butterfly Brilliance, and I will use them soon. But this is one of the little butterflies that I cut out of it. I just think he's adorable. Probably needs to go right there where I put this guy. I'm just all over the place today. I'm going to use fine tip glue. 16 degrees in Michigan. No, I'm out. I'm out. I'm telling you, I lived through it. It's not like I don't know. I do know what cold is. After living in North Dakota, I just choose to live where it's not so cold. Okay, there's our pretty little butterfly. Then we'll put a couple more of these guys up here. And these are the in color dots. So that's Bumblebee. Look! Congratulations on reaching a whole new level of wonderful. Let's celebrate you. How about that? There we go. Let's put the top back on here so it doesn't, the product number. For the bundle? I don't know what the bundle is. Like, I could tell you what the Butterfly Brilliance is because I have that. And then I have the But I don't know the bundle together off the top of my head. Mary, it's on the demonstrator website. Do you want these two numbers? 155092 and 155523. But that, the bundle, I'm not sure what the number is, Mary. And so if you're a current demonstrator, you can order the Butterfly Brilliance now. And if you're not a demonstrator, you can order it at the beginning of March. Or if you wanted to become a demonstrator, you could put it in your starter kit as part of your $125 worth of product. So that's the way that works. If you're not a demonstrator and want to be, I would love to talk to you about that. It's amazing. And you don't have to actually demonstrate. You don't have to do videos. You don't have to do any of that stuff. All you have to do is be like shopping at Sam's Club and get a discount. That's all. And I'm not like making stuff up. That's really all you have to do. Okay? So there's my card. There's my fun fold. I will post the video. I'll post it on YouTube. And then I will blog about it tomorrow. Okay? So if you haven't checked out my blog yet, Ink Stamp Love, L-U-V, all one word, inkstamplove.com. So check out my video. Or my blog. And I think that's all I got for you today. But thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. And I'm glad it's warmer here in Georgia than it is where you people are. I will see you guys. I'll do another video on Wednesday. Okay? All right. Bye.